You're walking down a busy street on your way to work. Then, something feels off. You get that feeling that someone is watching you. Dozens of people brush past you as you walk. Somewhere, over 200 meters away, there is a man who spent his entire life taking people down. And today, you're his next target. Would you spot him before it's too late? Here's how to survive so you don't end up on the news and your best friend's Instagram bio. Well, chances are you probably won't survive. But what if you knew a few things beforehand? Would your chances increase? What if you could spot one who wasn't even targeting you? Well, today we uncover the secret strategies and details that hitmen use to hunt down their targets, and how you can abuse this information in order to save your own or someone else's life. Because when it's life or death, every second matters. Trust your gut. Many survivors of hitmen and other attacks will always tell you to trust your gut. Think about all the times in your life where you've had this gut feeling and it eventually and somehow came true. This is why if you ever get that weird feeling that you are being watched, you mustn't ignore it. Take it seriously and proceed very carefully, because what you do in the next few seconds could save your life. Now, you must ensure you are surrounded by people. You need to find the nearest crowd and blend in with them. Make sure not to run, because this will alert the hitman. So your biggest goal is to be surrounded by everyone. Because no hitman is taking a shot with dozens of people around you. The risk of hitting the wrong person or alerting everyone is far too high for that. Now, once you're surrounded by people, you are able to direct your attention to finding the person behind this. Now, you might expect all hitmen to be camping up on a rooftop, sitting with their sniper with a coffee, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, but that always isn't the case. Hitmen don't always take high ground. You cannot just direct all your attention towards it. Look around your surroundings in the same level as you. Chances are this person could be really close to you. If you can't spot any building rooftops near you where they'd be camping, then you must check your surroundings very cautiously. This person could have been following you for ages. The human brain is really good at remembering faces you've seen already. Think about all the times where you've noticed someone who looked familiar. If you look around and see a face that feels weirdly familiar, it could be them. Now for the most important detail. Wherever you were planning on going, whether that be work, a shop, home, wherever, do not go there. It may seem like a safe zone for you, and your goal might be get there as fast as you can to run away from this person. But if it's a hitman that's after you, they know everything about you and your daily life. Chances are they've been studying you for the past few days and have been following you around without you knowing the whole time. They've been gaining intel on your daily habits and the locations you visit most often. This hitman will know everything about your daily life and will know exactly where you're headed, especially if it's part of your daily routine. As soon as you can, you must redirect your route to somewhere else. I don't care where it is, just make sure you aren't going where you were previously headed. This could potentially throw off the hitman and save your life. The biggest mistake people make is trying to confirm their suspicion. They'll slow down, look over their shoulder, or even stop walking altogether. Don't. If someone is really following you, suddenly changing your behavior lets them know you've been aware of them. Instead, stay calm. Keep moving at a normal pace while quietly thinking about your next move. Your goal isn't to catch them. Your goal is to make yourself as difficult as possible to target. If you have your phone in your pocket, now is the time to use it. Not to record a dramatic video, not to text your friend. Call someone. Preferably emergency services if you genuinely believe you're in immediate danger, or someone you can trust who can stay on the line with you. The simple fact is, another person knows your location, and that can completely change the situation. Whatever you do, do not isolate yourself. Don't cut through an empty alley because it's a shortcut. Don't duck into an underground car park, and do not head into a quiet side street. Isolation removes witnesses. Witnesses create risk. You're being followed. If you genuinely believe someone is following you, breaking your routine could help determine whether or not they're actually following you or simply heading in the same direction. Turn somewhere unexpected, cross the street, enter a busy parking lot. If they repeatedly mirror your movements despite having no obvious reason to, that's a warning sign you shouldn't ignore. Do not turn around and try to confront them. That's how you get put on a news story. Instead, just keep calm and take random turns until you reach another crowd. Now you need to call emergency services ASAP. Pretend you're calling an old friend or someone you know, and alert the responders about what is going on. Remember, only do this in extreme situations where you really genuinely believe that somebody is following you. If you ever notice the same unfamiliar person appearing near your home, your workplace, and places you visit regularly over multiple days, do not convince yourself that this is all just a coincidence. It'll feel good for a bit, it'll relieve the stress. But maybe it isn't. Maybe it's someone who's trying to hunt you down. Either way, documenting what you've been seeing and reporting genuinely suspicious behavior early is always better than waiting until you're certain, because by then it might already be too late. So in summary, if you have a weird gut feeling that you are being watched or someone is out to get you, you must take action. You must find the nearest crowd to blend in. You need to look for tall buildings, but stay aware that the enemy may be closer than you think. Call emergency services for help. Break your daily patterns. They know exactly where you're headed, so you must not go to that direction. Because you never know. You might be one action away from saving your life or having it cut short. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. Please comment down any ideas, any questions that you've had. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next few videos because they will be bangers. And let me know if you've ever walked across the street and been like, imagine there is someone who's trying to hunt me down right now.